India is breaking all records for buying Russian oil. But who is the surprise buyer? That's the question. Despite sanctions, the US is snapping up refined petroleum products from India made from Russian crude oil. Isn't that very interesting? Uh, India's purchases of Russian crude oil have shot up to 1.7 million barrels per day in January, which is a steep rise from 1.2 million in December, which was even then the record level buying. And astonishingly, the US has emerged as the biggest buyer for the refined products. So India is refining the Russian oil, and the refined products, the biggest buyer is the US, despite Washington's entreaties to the rest of the world not to buy Russian fuel. This is what we call hypocrisy. Yeah. Um, the US has traditionally been a big buyer of Russian refined product called virgin gas oil VGO. Now it can't buy VGO directly from Russia. So it's purchasing the same thing from Indian refineries run by Reliance Energy and Nayara Energy. And the VGO from these refineries is made from Russian crude oil. The US is buying 200,000, 2 lakh barrels per day of finished products, mainly VGO from Reliance. The biggest destination country of Indian products is surprisingly the US. Isn't that nice? Yeah. What else? Analysts see link between rising Indian oil product exports to US and surge in Russian crude oil imports. So essentially, what we are seeing is the Americans are, I think, in November, December, they both of these months, the Americans bought more than 500 million, $500 million worth of these products from India. The US has become the largest buyer of these products from India, processed from Russian crude oil. So the Americans have imposed all these sanctions on Russia, and then they are now circumventing these sanctions by buying the products that they need from India. So who's winning this little thing? India is winning this. India is benefiting. Uh, what else? Not just US, even the British, even the UK is now buying these products from India. The UK steps up imports from India's biggest refinery, which imports crude oil from Russia. And this is under the paywall. I don't care. That's fine. But the British and the Americans, mainly the Americans, also the British, and maybe some other countries also, are buying these refined products from India. So yeah, good for India.